Part two. So, how you've been dating a narcissist? Your social group will now be completely decimated, like completely finished, and what will happen is the invites will stop coming for going to events, shows, private viewings, private family gatherings. All of that dries up. That's due to the narcissist spreading lies, spreading rumors, spreading half truths, even saying some actual truths, but those truths are based on them leading you or steering you to that reality. Now, when you've been discarded, it's a double whammy. And the double whammy is basically, or even triple or quadruple whammy, because what happens is when you're discarded, you're low because you've been in this, what we call a narcissistic fog, where you've kind of lost yourself, your center. You've lost the ability to rationalize, to think logically. You've lost the ability to think clearly, and your self-esteem goes down. So you stop kind of trusting yourself. You've become desensitized to changes in your environment, in your surrounding life. And as I was saying in the last video, all of this stuff doesn't happen in one go. It's a very gradual maneuver. So when it hits you and you sort of look around and you see that you don't even recognize yourself, you become a shadow of yourself. You become someone who lacks drives, lacks ambition, lacks ideas, lacks that get up and go, lacks that creativity, lacks humanity, lacks energy. They zap all this out of you. They want to change places for you. They take parts of your personality, your traits. They steal character trait acquisition. They take away if you're a budding tennis player. They might come to your tennis club and make friends with everybody in the tennis club and the tennis teacher, and turn that whole tennis club against you. So when you now go back to that tennis club, nobody speaks to you. They because a lot of them can be very charming. I'm talking about the more overt style. You get the covert or the collapsed kind of vulnerable one who comes across. They all come across as victim anyway, but the ones that come across are more shy or a bit more kind of passive aggressive and a bit more like underhanding, but they all do the same kind of maneuvers and they all play from the same kind of book. Like they've got a book box of tricks, and that's what the smear campaign does, where they go around spreading the lies and rumors. And what happens is you now become cut off from your peer group. You're now isolated. You're kind of you're like on an island basically. Like you're wanting for a first aider to come by and drop off some supplies of food and doesn't come. You will have this massive urge to want to say your side, and a lot of empathic people, we are like natural truth seekers. So what they do, it attacks us at the core of like our identity, because we tend to be or have high level of like integrity, honesty. We're kind of like sort of the earth people. We like kind of like keeping it real and like more authentic, which is a good word. And were not were stonewalled basically because people will just unfollow you, unfriend you, stop talking to you. They won't allow you to have your say. So that's something that will happen, that you know you are dealing with a narcissist. And one of the hardest things to do is counterintuitive, would be to not try to defend yourself or to explain. This is like a very hard one, because of obviously your natural want is to tell people your side. But the thing about when the narcissist tells these people, even if these things are true, the people that leave you were not your true friends anyway. And I know it's like in this modern times, who has any friends? But they filter out people who are just there for, you know, a laugh. They're just there to, some people are just around just to watch people blow up. They want to see you just do badly and pretend to be a friend, or to use you, acquaintances, sadists. People are, a lot of people are just flying monkeys, enablers. They are, you know, they're the watchers. They're not there for your betterment. So by them telling these people these things, and these people are following you and not being your friend, is actually, they're doing you a favor. Like, the more people you could filter out of your life force field, the better. So in a weird way, when the better version of yourself comes back, and sometimes these people try and pop back up, you just, you know, don't go back to them. I've been getting a lot of people coming back lately, actually. So it's like, and I've sometimes allowed them back, and it's ended up blowing up anyway. So it's you know, it's not worth letting them back. They've already showed you they're not your friend by listening to lies, half truths about you, rumors. So it's best to just cut the cord with these people. They're toxic anyway. If they're still friends with someone after they've abused you, they're toxic, and just let it be. With the third person that I was in kind of a situationship with, I was it was almost as if it was too much like a script. And what I mean by that is, a lot of these dysfunctional group, they actually can arrange for a person like that to come into your existence, because otherwise it would have been just too like, how did they find out ABC about me and came into, you know, came to meet me, and it was just too kind of like, I do think there was some people behind pulling the strings. But those people that are pulling the strings, they're not happy people. They're not a successful, well-off people, because people that are doing well with their lives don't behave like that. This, like, so vengeful, spiteful, demonic, operating, you know, from the sort of, from the dark, real like sabotage, real like, you know, like bad intention people. They're not very nice people, and they also look that way as well. Like, from the outside, they're as above, so below, as within, so without. So these people, they look very drained, very dull, very like lifeless, sort of dregs. You know, they're not very like attractive, bright, honorable, good looking, effervescent type people. So yeah, they're people that you want to stay clear of. So just be aware of how you are after you've been discarded, and don't take the Hoover, which is when they try and come back and they try and call you back out of the blue. Don't go back to them. You will get phone calls from weird numbers that you don't recognize. You will have people showing up asking how you are, who are operating for that, people spying on you. You will have a lot of these people. What it is, when they discard you, they still want to keep tabs on you. They are very mentally sick people. They will create fake Instagram accounts, fake Facebook accounts. They will speak to people that live near you to spy on you. They'll do it like, oh, I care about them so much. I'm trying to help this person. They're full of it. It's just a mask. You've been removed from them for your own good. If anything, God has helped you. These people are seriously like, they literally are demonic. They show no empathy. They really just go through life destroying everything in their wake, literally blowing up relationships, blowing up, people's resources. Like I said, you're going to end up with literally, you would have maybe lost your job. Sometimes you become homeless. You lose sight on what's important, your family. They steer you away from your family. They separate you. You become isolated. All your friends reject you. You reject your friends as well. They literally have you alone, so you have no support system. And also you got financial abuse too, where they might arrange for you to get fired. They might stop paying towards something that you need. Like, it might be money that they're in control. They have powers of attorney. So say money from your inheritance from your parent or from your or they're your partner or child support or whatever, they cut you off from that money. Or they might cut off other people from giving you jobs, so you need them to support you. There's all kinds of weird kind of, hello, sort of financial abuse, so look out for that. But the most important thing is to know that you're not alone, that there's a lot of people going through this kind of stuff, and to try your best to just keep going on your healing journey. If you can keep fit, it helps to move, like physical, because your mind is connected to your physiology, your body. Get out there and just keep going. Just stay on your healing journey. Don't let the naysayers or any of this stuff to get you down too much. It'll be hard. It'll be hard to eat. It'll be hard to sleep. You'll be pining, wanting them back. But over time, it will get better. You will heal. Everything that you did lost, you will be put back to you, and you get even more from the Most High. He would not allow someone to steal from his people. You'll get it back, and they will get what's coming to them in time. They will be left alone, and will see the damage that they have caused in everyone's life, because karma is real. So in the meantime, in between time, peace.